over here having a good ass time, y'all. Enjoying the music over here, y'all. What is up? What is up? Hey, 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 hey. What's up, people? What is good? What is up? We are here. It is Saturday, and it's time to be silly because it's silly Saturday time. So we will be silly on a Saturday. What is up? Let me say hey to y'all in the chat. Hey, 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 hey. Mhm. Mhm. Hey, Nappy Child. Head Mod is in place. Hey, Sly Sylvia, Jason, uh, Miss Trisha, Fred. Hey, people. What is up? Good morning. It is Saturday. It's time to be silly. Let me go get my device so that I can give the people, like the old song says, got to give the people, got to give them what they want. And so we're going to do that this morning with fervency and zeal. All right. We got some snacks today. Tell y'all what our snacks are. Oh, boy. So, all right. We are here. Oh, yes. It's me, live and in the flesh. So, snacks today. What's good, Jason? What's good, bruh? Miss Abby, what's up, boo? Hey, Tracy. Y'all is in here today. Appreciate y'all. So, what we got is for our snacks. This is for my women's is because I know y'all women's like chocolate. Women love them some chocolate. So I got y'all some chocolate today. So I got, hey, what's good, Tanya? What's good, boy? I feel like I ain't seen you in a little bit. In a little bit. Tanya, I feel like I ain't seen you in a little bit, Tanya. You know I be missing y'all. So I got some of these from and they have extra creamy milk chocolate with toffee and almonds, and it's good, y'all. It is so good, y'all. These get you some of these. The toffee is what sets it off, okay? The toffee with the almonds, and of course, just so I can have a little something savory, I got y'all know I love me some pretzel chips, but I got buffalo wing uh flavor, which is good too. Even though garlic parmesan is still the goat, followed by everything flavor, but I got that one. Anyway, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. What is up, y'all? So we're gonna make it do what it do. We're gonna talk about things that need to be talked about. We're gonna get up out of here. Okay. Getting in the yeah, child. I know you be in the way. You be on that motorcycle, Tanya. Girl, I know. Girl, I know. Child, child. Yeah. Hey, Monk Chip, where you been hiding? Because I ain't seen you in the month of Sundays either, Monk Chip. Boo, that's my boo right there, Monk Chip. Um, the Monk Chip, you already know how we feel about you letting these people work you to death. Hey, peace of love, my love. So, Monk Chip, you know you be around there letting them people work you too hard. I told you we'll come up there to the Northeast and start windmilling on these hoes. Windmilling on these hoes. Child. I think you did. Um, tell us that they have been back to working you again, and so yeah, we'll get to women. So today I'm gonna get all my sugar spike stuff out of the way first because we got quite a few sugar spike stories out of the way. Okay, so I'm just letting y'all know that ahead of time. We starting off because I want to get to the lighter, more fun stuff later. So we go start off, get all of our sugar spiking out of the way first. Okay. I'm working on getting the third ship. Child, Monk Chip. I told you we'll come up there. we will come up there and windmill about you. Lord, make me come up there. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be our sugar high segment of Silly Saturday. This is going to be our sugar high segment of Silly Saturday, where we chronicle all those things that give us sugar spikes. So let's go ahead and regulate our sugar levels. Regulate our sugar levels. Let me go ahead and take a bite of. Let me go ahead and eat one of my snacks now, so I can go ahead and regulate your sugar levels, God. Chat, chat. Nappy child, you know I still can't find that other hat. I still can't find it, Nappy child. I don't know where. I think it just got lost. I have no idea where that. And Nappy child know exactly what hat I'm talking about. I have not found that hat in almost a year. It's been almost a year. So anyway, while we know that it is September 18th and the terrorists are white supremacists, people concerned with the welfare and well-being of this of these yet to be United States of America are out there descending upon our nation's capital as we speak. I have over 300 of them. You have 90% of my hats, Jason, you have not seen. I would say about 90% of them you have not seen my hats, all of my hats. I think somebody did Nappy Child. Anyway, so this first story falls right in line. Let me pull it up. Mm, mm, mm. So, yeah, let me get this story out of the way now before I lose my whole goddamn mind. All right. What's up to everybody coming in the building? It's about that time. We about to get started. We done got our sugar spikes. I'm sorry, we done got our sugar levels, you know, regulated. And it's time to get started. It's Silly Saturday. Let's get silly, y'all. Let's do this. All right. So, in cases of more America being America, prosecutors in the Kyle Rittenhouse case, that Kyle Rittenhouse, the one who shot at protests at Black Lives protesters last year, are not allowed to link the Proud Boys to Kyle Rittenhouse, according to the judge and his ruling. Okay. So here's what's being said on Friday, September 17th. Kenosha County Circuit Judge Bruce Schroeder made the ruling, which made a small victory for Rittenhouse. Assistant District Attorney Thomas Benger hoped to show that he was a quote chaos tourist. I got things flying out of my mouth. Dear God. Who was drawn to Kenosha like a quote moth to a flame. Binger stated that he should be allowed to argue that the accused shooter adopted philosophies from the Proud Boys and was looking to start trouble during the protest. Quote, most everyone there was there because of their beliefs, one way or the other. In regards to the shooting of Jacob Blake, chaos tourists like the defendant were drawn like a moth to the flame to our community. He was drawn to this incident because of his beliefs, which align with the Proud Boys. They take pride in using violence to achieve their means. However, Rittenhouse's attorney Corey Shirafisi argued that there was no evidence to support Benja's claims. He also pointed out that all three men his client shot were white. Quote, there is nothing in this evidence that would support the shootings were race based. End quote. He went on to quote, we are hoping to try this case on the facts. Judge Schroeder agreed, saying that there's no way to prove Rittenhouse knew the people he met at a local bar were members of the Proud Boys, and he could have just been happy to take photos with his supporters. This is the judge. I'm going to read to you what the judge said again. There is no way to prove Rittenhouse knew the people he met at a local bar were members of the Proud Boys, and he could have just been happy to take photos with his supporters. Now, this is after they had entered into evidence Rittenhouse taking pictures proudly with the Proud Boys. They're claiming that there's no way this could have been race-based shooting because the people he shot happened to be white. Hello, hello. He was shooting into a crowd of black people, and it just so happened because he went to this whole protest, the Black Lives Matter protest. Mind you, the whole reason I'm going was because a black man was murdered, and he was angry that people were protesting the police and the murder of a black man. But you want to tell me that this has nothing to do with race? And this white man who goes to a Black Lives Matter protest about because he's angry that people are protesting police brutality against black people, had no racist ideologies or feelings or thoughts in his brain. He decided to go there and say, oh, I have a problem with random ass white people. So I'm going to just go here in the middle of this Black Lives Matter thing because, oh no, I don't have a racist bone in my body. None of the reason why I'm here is racially motivated. I'm just going to go here and try to scope out the random white people that I can find. And, because I'm 17-year-old and I'm a marksman and expert gun, marksman, okay? I can, with diamond-like precision, take out whoever I want at 17 with this assault rifle. Dear God. And I'm going to point into this crowd of 99.2% black people and take out only the white people. Because that's what I'm here for. I ain't here for none of the black people, even though this is a Black Lives Matter, protest, and we're protesting the murder of a black man by the police. The judge also said this. I certainly would keep the door open if you can show that there is any connection between the defendant on the day in question and this organization, be it the Proud Boys. But as I said before, if this organization embraces the defendant after the fact because he's lionized because of his behavior, that is not something that the jury can make anything out of that would be lawful. Rittenhouse is facing several charges, including first-degree intentional homicide, first-degree reckless homicide, attempted first-degree intentional homicide, and 2 counts of reckless endangerment. He also faces a misdemeanor count of being a minor in possession of a firearm. His trial is set to begin November 1st. I'm still trying to finish this Seagram's ginger ale from the other day because I just don't drink Seagram's. It's sitting right here, so I'm just gonna drink this because it's just sitting here. I don't know. Clearly, the chocolate is not sweet enough to work and regulate my sugar levels. So we got to get even more sugar. What's good, Julia? We'll be eating the best pack of Mike and Ike's, the blue pack, the mega pack. This is the best pack. Strong second to the all great purple pack. This is the best pack of Mike and Ike's, the blue pack. If you ain't had the blue pack mega mix, you ain't lived yet. So I'm gonna open this and we'll be regulating our sugar levels with this. Give me a moment, y'all. Give me a moment because I'm spiking at this point. It's that sugar. Early in the morning, y'all got my sugar levels spiking. Y'all, this is what we got going on. I'm trying to really be. We already having sugar spikes, okay? Child. So the judge has ruled that they can't present any information about Kyle Rittenhouse being connected to the Proud Boys. Let me go. I just want to read that one line again that they said. It says, let me read this one line again that got my sugars up. This is what the defense attorney said that got him to have this not presented. What's good morning, really being? This rat bastard said, um, there is nothing in this evidence that would support that the shootings were race based. I'm gonna stop right there. That's all I need. There's nothing in evidence that supports that the shootings by Kyle Rittenhouse were race based. I'm not doing this with y'all. We done started way early in the morning with the goddamn sugar spikes. Help me, Jesus. Help me, Lord. I'm trying, y'all. I done went from the Hershey's Nuggets with toffee and almonds. And since that wasn't good enough and didn't have enough sugar, now we're on the blue pack, the mega mix of Mike and Ike's. Because that's where we are. Early in the morning. Mm, mm, mm. And more news of sugar levels spiking. Hmm. Where do we go? Where do we go? Well, let's go here. Really be you'd love to hear this one. Dear God. So let me read this headline and you'll see where I'm going. Texas mother, because of course this is Texas, where Sugar diabetes is the leading cause of death in Texas, death through racial profiling. Okay? A Texas mother interrupts a COVID related school board meeting with a rant about anal sex. Mhm. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying so. I'm gonna read this again, and I'm gonna let y'all have at it. Okay? A Texas mother interrupts a COVID related school board meeting with a rant about anal sex. There is video. If I show the video, just don't know, y'all. I'm trying so hard. Y'all, if I play said video, they gonna snatch monetization from this goddamn video. Okay? I've been good to try to keep my video because the video is on YouTube. And so what happens is when you play another YouTube video, they will either snatch your video altogether or definitely snatch monetization. But there is a video, dear God, today. What's good, Jay Parrish? Well, won't be the first time I ain't get monetized. This is just for y'all because I love y'all. And clearly not monetization. I clearly love y'all and not monetization. Okay. Well, here we go. We're gonna play the audio. Just the audio. I'm not gonna play the video. No, I'm gonna play the audio. Okay. All right, here we go. Carabelle and then Marge Stone.
All right. Well, I'm just thankful that y'all don't have the ability to make a mask mandate. Instead, I was going to talk about the need for a second high school, but I was sidetracked by, for the boys, pussy or the idea of pussy or the idea of pussy. A Mexican is a Mexican is a Mexican. Take her out back, we boys figured, then hand on the titties. Put it in her coin box, put it in her cornhole, grab a hold of that braid, rub that calico. You can find that on page 39 of the book called Out of Darkness, which you can find at Hudson Bend Middle School and Bee Cave Middle School. All right, not gonna lie, I had to Google cornhole because I have the game in the back of my yard. But according to Wikipedia, cornhole is a sexualist slang vulgarism for anus. The term came into the use in the 1910s in the United States. Its verb form to cornhole, which came into usage in the 1930s, means to have anal sex. I do not want my children to learn about anal sex in middle school. I've never had anal sex. I don't want to have anal sex. I don't want my kids having anal sex. I want you to start focusing on education and not public health.
Stone, you're on. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what we're dealing with in these yet to be United States of America. Because she seems to think that it's not the responsibility and duty of public schools. Um, it's not the duty of public schools to tell, to be interested in public health. Oh no, public schools should not concern itself with the thing called public health. Why? Why would we want to care about the health, safety, and well-being of students? Oh no, because public schools are not the place where students should remain healthy and safe. I got a $500 that says later that night, that same white woman in Texas got her asshole, her booty hole, her boongie obliterated by her husband, partner, or whomever decides to go up her chute that night. It's the last like 15 seconds for me before they cut her mic. I just need to do this last 15 seconds. Hold on.
On education and not
Hold
public
on.
health.
Hold on. Hold on. It's the last 15 seconds.
Children to learn about anal sex in middle school. I've never had anal sex. I don't want to have anal sex. I don't want my kids having anal sex. I want you to start focusing
because she wants you to know she does not have anal sex. She doesn't want anal sex. She don't want her kids having anal sex. I'm trying, y'all. Mm. She was reading from a book at a middle school. Her thing was they were having a meeting about trying to, put social distancing measures and things in place. We know that in the great state of Texas, they are no longer allowed to have mask mandates according to the courts. So they were having a meeting to talk about trying to make sure that they keep students as safe as they can. She wanted to interrupt that because she has an issue, God help us, with one of the books down there to the middle school. The name of the book is Out of Darkness, which was written by Ashley Hope Perez. It's a book about a African American boy and a Haitian girl who fall in love in 1937 in East Texas. And you can probably imagine in East Texas, it wasn't a safe place for Black people or Mexicans. So she didn't like the fact that there was reference to having anal sex in the book. Mind you, she has no problem with all of the books in the library that reference vaginal sex. Because the problem is not sex, the problem is anal sex. Because she just told you her kids ain't having no anal sex. What do y'all want me to do with this? I am I am downing Micanites so fast right now to regulate my sugar level because you people are living in bizarro world. This is bizarro world. Peace to love. This is bizarro world. Monk Chip, Jason, Dappy Child. We are living in freaking bizarro world. Okay? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Thank you so much. Monk Chip sent the cash out. Thank you. Y'all I have to do my virtual blowjob. Thank you for your cash app, Monk Chip. This is the bizarro. I think y'all needed to hear that audio. Of course, you know she's blonde haired white chick in Texas. Okay, listen. But this is not just the Karens. Oh, no. Mm-mm. It's not just the Karens. Because you black people refuse to be left out. Hey, MVN, my love. You black people refuse to be left out. Oh, no, 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 no. So listen, we got Karen down here to the school board meeting, the anti-masker and vaxxer, who's going to disrupt our school board meeting, okay? To talk about the fact that she don't know about getting bust down, getting her booty hole blown open. She don't want no parts of her booty hole blown open. She don't want to read nothing about her booty hole getting blown open. She don't want her kids to read nothing about her their booty holes getting blown open. And she don't want her kids to ever get their booty holes blown open. So she's going to interrupt us trying to get it. She said, you do not need to be concerned about public safety and health because kids learning proper ways to get their booty holes blown open is not your concern. Their public health and safety is not. If they are bleeding from their rectums, you need not to concern yourselves with that school board. Just saying, leave the booty holes blowing out to us. Dear God, today. But no, 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 no. She was trying to just she was you know how what she can't really filibuster Marty, and good morning to you because she's not a member of the school board. She's just a parent. And what happens is if you're a parent, you can always go sign up to get on the agenda and so that you can speak on any topic at any school board. And so you get allotted, a certain amount of time. Usually it's like maybe 2 minutes or so, and then they'll shut your mic off and so forth. Which, yeah, they trying to feel her buster, okay? They trying to feel her buster, all right. Oh Lord. Anyway, because like I said, you black people would not be left out. Oh no, oh no. Y'all know we were live on Thursday, right? We were live. What was that? Was that Thursday? Or was that yesterday? I think it was Thursday. We were live Thursday morning. Yeah, it was Thursday morning. We were live Thursday morning. Oh, she was real serious. She was real serious. We were live Thursday morning and we talked about y'all girl, Nicki Minaj, and the fact that she was a whole ass clown out here, speaking of asses, throwing out information about her cousins, friends, co-workers, neighbors, daughters, husbands, second cousin, godchild's grandfather, who allegedly never really happened, had gotten impotent and his nut sack swole up because he has the elephantitis of the ball sack now, and now is impotent down there to the Trinidad and Tobago because he got a COVID vaccine. This whore then goes out and doubles and triples down on this, saying that, oh, yes, it's true. And then had the audacity to say, oh, yes, because now the White House wants to speak with me about things dealing with COVID. Why the fuck would the White House ever want to speak with you about anything, Nicki Minaj? I mean, there's nothing. The only thing that I want to speak to you, Nicki Minaj, about is maybe bringing out the pink Lamborghini just to race with China and bringing the race to China just to race in China. That's the only thing I need to ever meet with you about in these yet to be United States of America. If it ain't that, I don't need your advice, not down there to the White House. Just saying. Now, that's not the story. This story is that yesterday, your people, not the Karens who we just heard, not Tom and Karen. Oh no, this is Lasha Quante. This is Shaniqua. This is Raheem. This is Tyrone. They are down here to the headquarters of the CDC protesting, saying that Nicki Minaj was right and Anthony Fauci was wrong. They are down here, microphones in hand, protesting. Yes, your people, black people, are down here in the great city of Atlanta, where the Centers for Disease Control is headquarters, protesting because these ass clowns are saying Nicki Minaj was right and Anthony Fauci was wrong. Let me let y'all hear this audio. Dear God, today, help us, Jesus. Help us, Jesus. Get this audio to play up for y'all. Because this is, we can't even just give this to the Karens no more. It ain't just the Karens no more. Nope. Because you black people are not to be outdone. Y'all have said, here it is. Let me play that again so y'all can hear this again. These are your people. Wait, I'm gonna give y'all the video. Y'all need the video for this. I need y'all because I just need the video for this. Listen, this is what I need y'all to do, okay? Before I put up the video for this, and there's another reason I'm not putting up the video. I think I figured out. Y'all know how my screen kind of gets pixelated and shit. I think my screen starts to get pixelated when I have my StreamYard on more than one device. I think that's when my screen kind of goes haywire and I get pixelated and all of that jazz. And so I'm not gonna do it because I don't want my screen. My screen's acting okay right now. I don't want it to start acting up. You know how my computer and my devices get sometimes. So I'm gonna play this audio for y'all here. Okay? So y'all can hear this. Hold on. Here's the audio. Wait, let me see. No, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold it up to the screen. Hold on, because I need y'all to see these people, okay? Hold on. Okay? These are your people, okay? Hold on. Hold on. This is what we're dealing with, y'all. This is the bizarro world that we live in. So we got Karen down here distracted from us talking about, keeping kids safe because they can't get masks. I mean, because they can't get vaccines. By talking about her booty hole getting blown out. Then we got Nicki Minaj over here talking about men's testicles becoming engorged and enlarged and becoming impotent. And now we got these people protesting at the headquarters of the CDC because they said Nicki Minaj is right and Anthony Fauci, or as they say, Fauci's lying. Fauci's lying. Where do y'all find these people? But I guess if you're a Nicki Minaj fan, these are the things that you do. If you're a Nicki Minaj fan, you run out here losing your freaking mind. So you're just like the Karens of the world. You heard it here first. Nicki Minaj fans are just like the Karens of the world. What do y'all want from me? What do y'all want from me? Where do y'all want me to go with this? What do y'all want from me? I told y'all we had several sugar spike stories, okay? Now, all my mothers in the audience, yeah, you just go ahead and clutch your pearls. And these next two stories, if you are a parent, go ahead and listen. You just get your whole, how at your grandma's house, she had the little containers and jars. One held flour, one held sugar, one held maybe rice or something. You just go get the one that have the sugar in it and just take a ladle and just start getting yourself, because these next two stories are about to send you some places if you're a parent. I'm just telling you now, don't say I warned you. Hey, Abby, good morning, my love. Child, if that's the case, listen, just there. Y'all see I'm already down in Micanites now because the chocolate won't work. Listen, so do you want the worst one first? Or do you want do you want the bad? Or do you want the one that's so bad and so awful that you're gonna want to throw your computer screen? Which one do you want first? Do you want the bad or do you want the really bad first? Which one? Because one's bad and one's really bad. Y'all tell me which one y'all want first. So y'all, it looks like y'all want just the bad, and then we'll go. Okay, don't say you were not warned. So we'll start with the bad, then we'll get to the really bad. All right, this one I've been seeing for the last couple of days. So, dad files $1 million lawsuit against school after employee cut 7-year-old biracial daughter's hair. We know, actually, Abby, we discussed that on Thursday's live on the politics of it all. Today we had to discuss crazy Nicki Minaj fans that down there to the CDC protesting because they said Nicki Minaj was right and Anthony Fauci lied yesterday. I mean, lied to us. Yeah, Marty, that's down there to Michigan. In the great state of Michigan, down there, there's a lawsuit against Mount Pleasant Public Schools where a librarian and a teacher's assistant and the school district are being sued. The lawsuit alleges racial discrimination, ethnic intimidation, and that the daughter's constitutional rights were violated. Now, here's the story. It's not as bad as you think. I don't know if the dad gonna get no money, but I think he might get money from the school district. He still might. I don't know. We don't know. You know, anything's possible in these United States. Here's what happened. Hey, BR Burns. So the daughter, who's biracial, went to school. One of the badass kids in school cut the child's hair on one side. Came home, child was traumatized. They cut my hair, dot, 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 dot. That ain't the story. Child goes to school the next day, is in the library, and went to the librarian and another faculty member that was there with the librarian and started crying and saying that the way she didn't like that her hair was like lopsided now because the child had done cut her hair. And so she was crying and said, talking about her angst and her issues with going to school because now her hair is all messed up. So the librarian and the faculty member, hey Quintessential, happy belated birthday, my love, took it upon themselves to cut the child's hair themselves because they was gonna help out the situation. Where in any world is it okay for you to be cutting anybody's child's hair unless you are a barber or a beautician and that mama or daddy or parent guardian has paid you? I mean, I told y'all, parent, if you're a parent, you was gonna start spiking. I told you. I told you. Now it's not as nefarious as I thought when I read the headline. Because when I read the headline, I thought something real racist and real nefarious. It's not that. It's not where my mind went, but it still is something you can't be doing. It was. It's definitely not nothing you can. There's no justification that you can make. But you don't touch people's child's hair. Period. First of all, you ain't supposed to be touching kids to begin with. You should have gave a call. That's where you were supposed to be the adult and the educational, the professional educator, and say, "Hold on, baby. Let me call your parents. Call mom. That hey, little whatever her name is, your child is here. She is. You may need to come pick her up. She seems to be so uncomfortable here at school. She's having really big issues surrounding her hair and the fact that she had one of the students cut her hair and she feels so uncomfortable at school. She came here crying profusely. We'd love for you to maybe come out here, maybe see if there's something we can maybe work out or something. But I just don't feel comfortable with her staying here in school because she's so just self-conscious about it and uncomfortable. And you better do something. You better say, listen, here's a coupon down here to the hair shop. We don't already call a beauty salon, a barber, or whatever who is willing to do this free of charge if you like, because we don't want this child, your daughter, to go through this, you know, uncomfortable feeling anymore. Anything. What you not gonna do by any stretch of the imaginations is take these good scissors that you just used to cut out this sign that you made telling kids to be quiet in the library. You're not using the same scissors that you used to make the sign that says, please be quiet. This is the library. to cut my child's hair. Last time I checked, you down here for books. I don't remember you having a license in the great state of Michigan in cosmetology. I'm just saying. Anyway, so no, the adults didn't cut her hair twice. Her hair was cut first by a student. A student cut the hair first. That was the first cut. And that's why her hair was kind of like less on one side. And she went to the librarian and another faculty member and started crying and everything and started saying her issues with that. And then they decided to even it out. I don't I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Those of you all in Michigan, y'all can, continue to monitor that situation and keep us posted. I'm just saying. Asses would be what Marty. Listen, Marty. I don't know. All I know is all I know is you don't touch kids' hair, okay? Child, you do not touch kids' hair. Don't touch these kids' hair. Listen, that was the bad. Now this is go ahead, just clutch your pearls now. Yeah, go ahead, get whatever you need to do to regulate your sugar levels. Just go ahead and do that now. Just go ahead, get yourself together now. If you're a parent, this may be triggering. If you are a parent and you like to fight, this Abby, just log off now. Abby, just log off now. This may be triggering. Okay. The details of this are going to be disturbing. I'm telling you this up front. I'm telling you up front. This is going to be disturbing. So if you are easily triggered, I told y'all there was going to be one that was going to be worse. I'm just telling you, yeah, you might want to come back in about 10 minutes, okay? What time is it? Come back at 11:10. If you are easily triggered, you maybe about 11:05, maybe not quite 11:10, but around about 11:10, you should be good. Okay? All right. Alabama pastor raped children as young as 12 and told victims he chooses who goes to heaven. Mm-hmm. Mm. In Mobile, Alabama, court testimony revealed that a Citronelle pastor raped children as young as 12 and told his victims he chooses who goes to heaven or hell. Gregory Renee Adams, 63, and yes, he is black, was arrested at the end of July and is charged with 3 counts of rape first degree, 2 counts of rape second degree, 3 counts of sodomy first degree, and 2 counts of sexual abuse. 4 victims have come forward. The alleged crimes span back decades. The Mobile Police Department alleges Adams met his victims through churches within Citronelle and Waynesboro, Mississippi. In court on Tuesday, during a preliminary hearing, an investigator with the Mobile Police Department detailed how he started raping one of his victims from the time she was 12 years old until she was 24. The sexual abuse and assault would allegedly take place in his home, as well as in the victim's home. Another one of his victims, who was also 12, said she was staying the night at the Adamses' house before a missionary trip to Arkansas when when the first sexual assault occurred. A third victim alleges she was a parishioner at Adams's church and met him during her adult years. She claims Adams is the father of her child and had unwanted sexual intercourse with her. A fourth victim alleges she was friends with Adams's children and was raped at his home. The investigator detailed how Adams used his power as a pastor to make his victims fear him. According to testimony, Adams told one of his victims if she didn't have sex with him, God would strike her down with lightning. Adams allegedly told his victims he chooses who goes to heaven or hell. Testimony also revealed Adam used, quote, holy oil and anointing oil as lubricant to sexually assault all of his victims. The investigators said it took years for the victims to come forward because they feared no one would believe them. Adams is out of jail on bond. The judge bound all of his cases over to the grand jury. I did listen. Do not say that I did not warn you, because I don't remember going to church and the oil being used for that reason. So you were telling children that you decide who goes to heaven and hell. Now we know, even in the black church, this is nothing new. Nothing new. Parents, I need y'all to monitor who is around your children, okay? Monitor who house your child stays. I remember being a child. My grandma did not play that mess. And as when I was a child, she would, who else you going over? Are they a member of this family? And even if they were, which family member? No, you won't be staying the night over there. No, you won't be doing that. Nope, nope, no, no, you won't be going over there, sweetheart. Can I stay at cousin da da da? Can I stay at auntie so and so? Can I stay at uncle so? No, you can't stay over there. Why are you in your room, mad, crying in the pillow, cussing your parents out because they won't let you go, not knowing that they are protecting you? Parents, be vigilant about your children. Grandparents, be vigilant about your grandchildren. Aunts, uncles, and other relatives, be vigilant about the protection of the children in your families. Yeah, this is not, and I do notice that. I'm glad you said that, Jason. I noticed that a lot of times when you have rape and molestation that happens within families, and family members are out here saying, "Oh, I'm gonna protect the family. Oh, I don't want my family member in jail or da 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 da." Mind you, you have this person has committed this child to possibly years of therapy and trauma because of this. And so rather you continue to not protect this victim and to make this victim perpetually vulnerable, to more trauma because you're protecting this asshole that committed a crime. Mm-mm. So, especially within the black community, there's a very long history of families protecting family members, and you protecting this adult, you protecting this criminal, you protecting this heinous, awful, subhuman species that are violating children, that are violating members of the family. And then you're protecting that person. You've doubly and triply not protected the child because the child wasn't protected the first time when the assault happened. Now we have you not protecting that child again by you trying to protect the perpetrator. Happened so many times. These people need to be under the jail. Okay. I don't care. It doesn't matter how close they are to you. It doesn't matter which family member that. Well, that's Uncle so and so, or that's my dad, or that's my granddad, or that's the so and so of the family. I don't care who it is. They need to be under the jail. Period. And then, and in this case, it's not the family, it's the pastor. And y'all know how beholden a lot of black, especially women. I gotta call you out, black women. I'm sorry, we going down this road. A lot of black women will fight and windmill for their pastor before they fight and windmill for their own child. Let me say that again. There's a lot of women who will fight and protect their pastor harder than they will fight and protect their own children. I'm gonna say this on the other side for the people over here who ain't hear me. There are a lot of women who will fight for and protect their pastor before they fight and protect their own children. We've seen it over and over and over and over. Seen it over and over and over and over. They dare you to say something bad about the pastor because let's be clear. You know why that pastor could get away over and over and over with saying, "Oh, I decide who goes to heaven and who goes to hell," because a lot of their parents believe that their pastors decide who goes to heaven and hell. To this day, they ain't gonna come right out and say that bluntly. But there are a lot of people going to churches now that truly believe that their pastor holds the keys to who and decides, and is over there at the bargaining table with God, writing down the list of who's going to heaven and who's going to hell. And because of that reason, and because of the fire and brimstone sermon that was preached from the pulpit, that pastor is over here putting people in heaven and putting people in hell. And that mom is not going to let you talk bad about this pastor for fear that she's going to be sent down to hell because she done sent that pastor to jail. And I'm guaranteeing you, a lot of these people could not come forward until they were adults and until they left their parents' household. They could not come forward until they were out and grown on their own because they knew, left to their parents. And if you went to their mama or whatever, talk about something, oh, Pastor so and so did something, baby. Y'all know how that would have went. I don't want to. I'm not trying to say that this is all churches all over America. I'm not trying to have a whole tirade against the church, but we know these things happen. We know these things happen. I'm just saying. I told y'all it was that was the worst story. That was the worst of it. The part that incensed to me, the part that was so disgusting to me is the part about him using the holy oil or anointing oil as lubrication. A mess. A mess. A damn mess. This is what y'all got going on in these yet to be United States of America. Moving on. Our next two stories. I don't know how we transition, but we will do that. And we will do it effortlessly as only we can over here down to the silly Saturday. Dear God. I mean, all right. So, where do we go next? I got so many places. I got so many places I could go. So, okay, here's our transition. Here is what I wish were happening. I wish I could report this story being connected because the pastor involved was the person involved in this story. But I'm going to read it anyway. I'm just going to say this is painful just to read. Okay. This is painful just to read. London teen gets USB cable stuck in his penis in botched measuring attempt. I'm not reading that again. Nope. And you can't make me. I will not read that again. And you can't make me. Hey, Amber. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm not reading that title again. Y'all can't make me. All right, I'll read it again. London teen gets USB cable stuck in his penis in botched measuring attempt. This is what y'all got going on. Per a case study on the incident provided by the medical journal Urology Case Reports via Science Direct, the unnamed teen inserted the knotted USB wire, which looks to be a standard USB cable, into his urethra as part of, quote, sexual experimentation. The teen was taken to a local hospital after he began urinating blood, but initial attempts to retrieve the cable from his penis proved unsuccessful. When the teen was transferred to University College Hospital, London, the end of the USB cable was protruding from the end of his penis. He was later requested for further examination without his mother present, at which point he admitted that he inserted the cable, quote, to measure the length of his penis, triggered by sexual curiosity. I don't believe any parts of this. I'm gonna tell you what I believe. I believe there's this thing that people do called sounding, where they shove things up their urethra. It's called sounding. I think that's what he was doing because you don't measure your penis from the inside. That doesn't even make sense. Excuse me. He lying. He lying. He was sounding. And if you don't, like I said, if you don't know what I know what that is. Sounding is where men will take things and put it up their urethra. What was the point of the knot? Anyway, let me continue on. Due to the positioning, which was confirmed by x-rays, because there is an x-ray. I'll show y'all the x-ray. Hold on. Due to the positioning confirmed, which was confirmed by x-rays, surgeons had to make an incision between his genitals and anus to pull the cable out. Quote, the knotted cable was revealed in the proximal aspect of the penile urethra and cut from the remainder of the cord. The urethra was closed with interrupted sutures and a urethral catheter was inserted. His recovery was uneventful and he was discharged the following day with simple analgesic. I'm sorry, analgesia, oral antibiotics, and the urethral and suprapubic catheters in the situ. Now, the biggest part of this story is where they said his recovery was uneventful. Oh, no, sir. No, ma'am. There's no part of you telling me you had to have cut from my anus to my dick in order to get a USB cable that was stuck in my fucking dick out. That's uneventful. There's no way you can tell me that, sir. No parts. No parts. No parts of me having this type of surgery is uneventful. I want to know how this is uneventful. Do you know the burning that goes on when you pee after this? Urinating is painful. He was literally split from stem to stern. That young man was split from stem to stern. Y'all want to see the x-rays? You can kind of make out the pee. Oh, that's a big knot. I'm trying to, because I feel like you can kind of see the penis, the outline of the penis here. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the x-ray. Show y'all the x-ray. Hold on, y'all. Hold your line. All right. Here's the x-ray. Y'all see that? Hold on. All right. This damn light in the way. But I feel like this part right here, this right here, I feel like is the penis, kinda. I don't know, but what I do know is it's in there. That's the X-ray. I had to give you the visual. That's what we do here. I had to give you the visual. All right. We're getting down to our last story. We've been on here almost an hour and a half. We down to the last of the nitties of the gritties. Okay. All right. In our last story, because this is a great segue. That was a great segue to our last story. Okay. And I'm going to enjoy this last story because it involves someone who I have been infatuated with and in love with for probably, if I'm being honest, 30 years. Even though 30 years ago I didn't know that I liked boys and men, but if I'm being honest, I probably was infatuated with him even then. It's been at least 30 years. So this came out this week, and we couldn't have been happier about it. Kim Whitley says that she once mistook Marlon Wayans' penis for a small bat. I need something to lubricate my throat after that headline. Oh, yes, we will read that again. Kim, Kim Whitley says she once mistook Marlon Wayans' penis for a small bat. Listen, I've been in love with Marlon Wayans since Mo Money. That wasn't that the movie Mo Money with him and Damon Wayans? Mo Money, I think it was. I think that was the name. And Don't Be a Menace to South Central by drinking your juice in the hood. He is still one of the sexiest men alive. Marlon Wayans is still one of the sexiest men on the face of this planet. And to know that he's built like a tripod, oh dear God, just gave me. Now I'm gonna let y'all hear the audio of her explaining it because I can't do it justice. I'm just gonna play the audio. Hold your line. I swear, if a commercial plays, I swear to God. I love the Wayans family, and when I got a chance to do the Wayans brother, well, first of all, oh, I'm telling y'all all my business. First of all, doing the Wayans brother, let me tell you, they wouldn't give me that part. Leah Daniels, I love her. She's a friend, but Leah was casting, and she was like, Kim, you can't come in. You're not coming in. And that was the thing. When you don't have an agent, you're just struggling. You're trying to. I was hungry. I would send faxes. That's back in the day. You have the fax. You just keep sending the fax. Come on, let me in, please, girl. And calling, just let me. I want to do this role. She said, Kim, you're not right for this role. And then finally, she just got sick of me. She said, okay, Kim, just come on in. But she didn't know I was ready. And I went in and I did some really crazy, amazing things in the audition. And she was like, oh, you're a fool. And I got the part. So I'm on the Wayans brother. And all of a sudden, he had on these red sweatpants. And I thought he was trying to be funny because he's a fool. And I kept looking. I said, this boy done put a little bat in his shorts and his red sweatpants. And I kept looking at it. I was laughing. I was like, stop being silly. Boy, you crazy. Stop it. Y'all see this? He's so silly. And all of a sudden, nobody laughing. I was like, they were like over the speaker thing. They were like, oh, she's seen it. I was like, seen it. I was like, that's real? First of all, you need to put a rope on that thing and tie it up, whatever that is. And then for the whole week, I was distracted. And they were like, he has a reputation in Hollywood. He just is blessed. He's blessed. And it's burned into my brain.
Marlon, he thinks I'm stalking him. I don't stalk him.
I stalk him.
Marlon Wayne is blessed. He's blessed. But you get a chance, call me.
Listen, listen, listen. Let me help y'all understand something. I'm not into stalking people. I'm really not. But if I were, where's my drink? Hey, So Jeff, you had to come out the bushes for that. So Jeff, listen, I have been enamored with that young man for 30 plus years. That goes back to me being a little boy. 30 plus years means I was a little boy then. And I didn't know that I even liked Jews did, but I knew it was something about him I liked. Little did I know. Ooh, now, listen, y'all. Now, and I thought I thought I had did a great job of really y'all know I'm a crotch watcher extraordinaire. Okay. And I thought I had did a great job to watch and follow any slight inflection in the shadows around the crotch area. Now I got to go back and re-examine any and everything that he's ever been in the whole history of his acting career. Oh yes, we will be going back and watching everything Marlon Wayans going back 30 plus years because I need to see this alleged that because he's been naked in a lot of films and a whole lot of films, but we ain't never even seen nary even slight portion of the penis. But don't worry, I'm gonna come back. Y'all know me, I'm good for visual evidence. Listen, I'm gonna go and search this out. Right, so we ain't never seen a print. We ain't never seen no pics. Ain't no leaked news or anything. Okay, so uh, you know I'm gonna share it, Tracy. Even if I have to do it on a silly Saturday, I'm gonna do it on a silly Saturday. Something in my nose. I don't know what it is. I'm just trying to get something out of my nose. All right. Anyway, who is texting me? God, I'm gonna just keep going off. Anyway, y'all, we about to get off here, y'all. We about to get up off here. Exactly. Now that is true. They do know how to hide it. They do know how to hide it. Anyway, I thought that we should end on that note because it is Great Sweatpants season coming up. Y'all can go back 2 years ago to 2019 to get a whole. We did that on a silly Saturday, didn't we? Nappy Child. Nappy Child and Patty Duke can go all the way back 2+ years ago. Well, we did a silly Saturday on where I had the whiteboard and we did a whole lesson on how to look for, you know, how to crotch watch and what to look for during gray sweatpants season. And we are approaching gray sweatpants season. And chat, chat. Our favorite time of year. Men, the straight men love the springtime because that's when all you women's is go out with y'all summer dresses. You know what I'm saying? With no drawers on. And y'all boongies be shifting left and right and jiggling. They love that. For those of us who love the peen, it's the fall for us. That means it's great sweatpants season where the men's might go out with their great sweatpants and no drawers on just to slang it. Ooh, Lord. Let me go watch the men's is now. Anyway, we've been on here with the silly Saturday. We've been on here about an hour and a half now. We have been silly. We have been educated. We have learned. We have had sugar spikes. We have gotten angry. And we have laughed and had a great time doing it all. Dear God, today I am going. Y'all don't know how I'm about to go scour all of these movies and television shows to see if I can find any any images of the peen belonging to Marlon Wayans, the alleged small baseball bat. So, yes. Hey, Volvo. Volvo can go back a long time too. Some of y'all can go way back. Some of y'all was there for the original orange shirt. Hashtag orange shirt. Put some orange shirts in the chat. Some of y'all can go all the way back. Now, some of y'all can go back to when Shondo was first. You got to go as far back as somebody like Mariah Whitney. And Mariah Whitney, you don't see Mariah Whitney in the chat as much as we used to. But Mariah Whitney, whose full name is what? Mariah Whitney Janet Celine Madonna is the full name. But Mariah Whitney goes all the way back to like when we had like 3 people in the chat. And somebody like that, or Patty Duke might can too, go all the way back to when Shondo was first unsheathed on the channel. Hmm. And we had a whole lesson about that. That goes way back. It might still be in the archive if you go look it up. That's one of the earliest Silly Saturdays. When we used to do like 3 hours silly Saturday used to be like 3-4 hours. We used to sit here on a Saturday for like 3-4 hours and just shoot the shit. We used to have a good time too. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to be on the lookout. If I find these images, y'all know I'm gonna bring them back to y'all. Y'all know I am. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you made to the channel. I know Monk Chip made a contribution to the snack fund in the channel today. I thank you so much for that. Um, I just y'all know me. I do this just to sometimes get you away from the hustle and bustle and seriousness of our worlds in the day. But we're here. That's all I got for y'all. It's been another great silly Saturday. Uh, all right. Until next time, I might do another clickbait tonight, either tonight or tomorrow morning. But I might do another one tonight because I gotta see episode 7. I'm so excited about episode 7. Y'all know I've been thinking it was the sun the whole time. And it's probably not gonna be the sun just because I think it's the sun. But anyway, don't tell me. Don't tell me nothing. So I'm getting out of here. Until next time, that's all I got for y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out.